Hey friends, it's Jennifer. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is going to be week 2 of daily journaling, and I'm just going to show you the pages that we did last week. You can see that I did a page on here that I haven't put on there, which will be the case because I can't do 365 days of journaling, but I made a fabric stamp and put some other elements down. You can see I went back and put the hearts on these pages. I didn't put that in the video, but today we're going to work on this page, and I have laid out some things here to the side of my page that I'm going to put on this daily journaling page. I've picked out this trim that I'm going to put on the side of the page. I'm just going to tack that down with some glue. So whenever I'm going to be doing these journaling pages, obviously I can't show you 365 days of journaling. And I don't journal like that every day. I try to journal something every day, and I will show you in the upcoming videos or the ones that I plan to do. I can show you the days that I've completed, but I won't film all of those days. But I can show you what I do because I don't spend an enormous amount of time journaling each day. What I tend to do is, like, I can think of a couple of days this week where I just didn't have time to sit down and um, put things on my paper, glue it down, make a whole journal spread. So, and you'll see that in what I'm going to do here on this particular page. But I will write down on a piece of paper, and sometimes it's pretty paper like I have here, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just a scrap piece of paper that I will write down, um, whatever I'm going to put in my journal for that day. And then I will, like this piece of paper right here, this is a pretty piece of paper. And so I will just write on that, not necessarily put it right in the journal. I will write on a piece of paper and then find a way to tuck it in there. And so that's what I do a lot of the time. So when I'm filming, obviously I'm not filming every single day, but um, I'm kind of showing you the process right here. So I've taken this piece of pink paper and I'm going to put some ink around it, and I'm going to make a pocket to put that journaling page in that I'm going to write on the journal there. And you can just see I'm just going through with some distressed oxide ink, and I've gotten another piece of paper, and I've decided that I'm going to put them together. And you can see I'm just sort of trying to figure that out here, what I'm going to do, but I'm going to take them to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew them together and come back and be able to put them on there to make a pocket for that journaling page that I'm going to put in there. So I took it to my sewing machine. I'm just clipping off those edges now. And I'm going to take my glue and just glue that down right there on the page, making sure that my journaling page will fit inside of there. I'm just going to glue down the two sides because you want to leave the one side open to put your pocket page in. You can see on the opposite page there that I put a piece of paper with some little bits of tape there to cover that up because I actually wrote on that page. And obviously, I'm not going to show you what I wrote on that page, but that was a page that I had done, and you'll see in later on that I may go back and put the extra things on that page. It was just something that I did quickly. I wrote on the page and then I went back and put some decorations on it. And I'm not quite finished with that page yet, but that's just kind of my process of how I do it. And now I'm just taking a butterfly sticker and I'm just attaching it to the pocket of the page. and that'll fit in there good. That journaling page, it's blank on the back. Now I'm going to add a bit of lace to this page. I'm just going to tack it down with some glue. But that is how I do handle daily journaling. I will, try to jot something down if I don't have time, or I will actually write it on a page and then go back and decorate the page later when I have time. That's how I manage keeping up with a daily journal and decorating it. You could just write, every day in a journal, which is what most people do. But I like to be able to go back and decorate. So I have a heart for this page to something that I'm doing in 2025 to remind myself to love myself better and to love others. I'm really good at loving others, but I'm usually not very good at loving myself. I am my own worst critic. I do not take very good care of myself like I should, especially if you're if you have anybody else in your life, if you're a mother, if you're a wife, if you're a daughter, if you're a niece, if you're anybody in anybody's life, usually most people are not very good at, loving themselves, taking care of themselves. And so that was a good reminder for me to remember to love my work, love the things that I do. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, even with a ton of sugar in it. I'm still not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And so I try to remember to love myself and love others. And so that's the reason that I decided to put a heart on everything that I do this year. And so you can see me, I'm just using some VersaFine ink. I discovered this through another artist on YouTube. I think it's Margaret with 7 Plaza, I think is her channel. Anyway, she used the VersaFine ink, and I absolutely loved it on her work on her page. And so they have it at Joann Fabrics, which is not near me. It's not close to me. I don't have one near me. But when I finally got there, I did get some. It happened to be on sale that week, and I got a couple of ink pads from there. And then I did order some from Amazon, but I do love this ink. And so anyway, I use the alphabet stamp and that ink to put the date of this particular journal page in there. And now I'm just using some more of that paper that I had torn off from the pocket. It's a matching paper, and I'm going to put it under the lace. And I really loved the way that this turned out because it looks like the paper is there, but the lace, like it's a bigger piece of paper, but the lace is covering some of that up. Anyway, I really like the way it turned out. So now I'm just going to take a gel pen. I don't know why. Sometimes I think I'm artistic or that I can draw things on there. Again, I'm trying to love myself better. So um, I'm just drawing some little curly cues with some little dots on here with a gel pen. Again, this is my daily journal. This was a gift that my friend gave me. She made the resin cover, and I will link the other video in the cards, try to link it here. The first video that I did, and it kind of shows the front of the cover, and I took it apart and put some, it had metal rings in it, metal bound rings in it, and you could open it up, so it wasn't like I deconstructed the whole thing, but I made signatures for it and bound it together with ribbon through the holes. But anyway, I made this my personal journal, my daily journal for the year. A lot of you have asked me if I ever use my journals, and this is how I use them when I make them for myself. I will use them for different projects, and this one is going to be my daily journal for the year. So it's my personal journal It's my personal things, and so that's the reason I decided to draw in it. This will be a good piece of paper for me to write my thoughts or feelings for this day, which I will do after this video is over with. This is the previous page, and again, I'll add some other things in there. And the page before that, and then this is the page where my friend wrote the sweet message, and I made a pocket for it. I had done some journaling on the first page, so I won't show you that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.